Dude, today, yeah, ignore the part where I mentioned earlier this week that I was going to stream today. But yes, we are streaming. Yeah, tomorrow and Saturday I will be off. I will be gone. I will be out and about. Sunday is a coin toss. Because I get home Sunday, and it just depends on when I get home. But I will not be around tomorrow and Saturday, which is why I streamed yesterday. But tomorrow doesn't matter, because we're here now. Top 11, hope you're doing well. Here's hopefully for a day that goes better than yesterday's. Touhou. Oh! So just got done taking like a nap for an hour, so you see how that is, because laying in bed like should get up. I don't know what it is, but yesterday and today, like, it's not like I've got cores. Okay, well, to be fair, now that I say that, Monday was... I was about to say, you know, I haven't gotten a poor amount of sleep this week, and then I was like, no, that's a complete lie. Monday sucked. Because, like, yesterday and today, I felt, like, really tired. So I took a nap earlier, and hopefully that'll toss me up. Well, you know what? I'll take a 2-day break from playing Touhou games. Or from just Touhou, just in general. And that'll be the longest break I've taken in a while. Because even though I was gone for the wedding, I actually played for a day. Nice. Yeah, they're free, and some people are insane and love spamming emojis. also 11. I was doing a bit of Lost Branch in my own time. And I found out how you play Koichi. The answer to play Koichi is just get white mana somehow, and then get Kokoro. Because the answer to winning with Koichi is apparently just get 3 Kokoros. And then you just keep at you. All of your card draw is just Fugu. And then you just deal so much. Well, if you ask me, family, I'd say 70 emojis is a bit much, but some people may need, may want a ton. You have to try Koichi, I don't blame you. She's a bit weird to play. I do really like her, but she's a little weird. But yeah, get white mana's Koichi, because white mana lets you get Kokoro, and Kokoro is the nuts. Well, that's just because, as the streamer, I'm not the one, like, using emojis, and you're not the one necessarily using emojis a ton. So, you gotta appeal to the crowd, right? And when there can be a crowd of, Yuka likers, then they can reflect that. Big thing, yeah. I went on my way to add some Remy emotes, but I didn't actually go on my way to add some Ron ones. I felt like it was a little difficult to search for those. I didn't know what to type in. Like Remy, I type in Remelian or Remy, and it's a lot of things that pop up. But Ron feels a bit harder. Okay, Jen, let's have some good runs today, unlike yesterday. I feel a little more live, awake, alert, enthusiastic than yesterday, so hopefully it'll be better. Hey, thanks for the good luck. I will do my best to have good luck and fun. Who am I kidding? I'm playing Missy as Isekai later. I'm guaranteed to have fun. I've heard about that game, but suddenly, having now played it a little bit, I realized, damn, I should have played this game years ago. Not that it's been out for, like, a super, super long time, but holy moly. It goes left, it goes right. Go. Bro. Oh shit! I hate Kamatoko sometimes. Is that the quintessential emote? Surprised you didn't argue. It's your Tenchi emote that you always use with your tea time one. Though the Orin one does make sense. It was a very, very solid emote. We'll never understand emote spammers. I just can't, with good conscience, go into a chat and just type it and just put an emote in. Oh, one power too short. That was an ugly Kimitoko, so I'll make an excuse for that one. I am high enough on border that I do not need to unfocus shoot. That was weird having holiday week because it like so throws like my perception of what day it is off. Oh, I have max power during Letty. Let's. As long as I pick up all the power she drops and don't die. That is not a common occurrence. Well, to be fair, I always find it. I've never really messaging in general. Like I'll sit here and talk, although sometimes I get quiet. Sometimes I get quiet because I'm like focusing or something. Sometimes I get quiet just because I legitimately don't know what to say. But let's take the, let's take something that occurs. To use the, not that most of you are there, but let's use the TRS, the Touhou Replay Showcase Discord. I've engaged in that, Discord once before. And it's like, it's someplace where it's like, I kind of want to at times, I want to talk more, but I have no idea, like, I can't say anything. I don't know what to do. Like, you have a bunch of people talking about things, I'm just like, I was like, I don't want to insert myself in a conversation, that feels weird. And I don't want to make a conversation, because that feels weird. Decisions. Well, family has good taste. Family has great taste, I think, so, Okay, Jen, here I am again. It's also weird to insert myself in some conversations, because, like, I'm broadly fairly knowledgeable of Touhou. You know, do have a 1cc in every game. But, like, I'm not that knowledgeable. Ooh, my leg is so bouncy right now. Just popping my right leg. I think when I ate food earlier, it made me sleepy. But now, like, all the energy from the food I've eaten is caught up with me, so now it's just causing my leg to bounce. Well, I also want to be careful at ranting with the whole mild situation as it plays. Ranting about PCP spam. I don't know. I try not to get too upset over things, right? Like, I'll complain the moment about bad pattern, like that last Kimatoko I had, I could complain about that, but even against something like spam, I don't want to sit there and be too critical of it. First of all, it's kind of annoying to see people, you know... Yeah, I can complain about it, and it's perfectly fine to complain about something, but you don't want to be too overly bitter about it. And also... didn't like that cross with the dark blue. Doing mods at random to give you the commentator role. Yeah, I'll show up the guy that just like talked to the Discord like once before and be like, boom, guys, give family commentator role. I'll try to weasel my way in for a commentator role for no reason. But, you know, we're rusty right now, we gotta warm up. Chen's annoying. Although it also bothers me because like half the time the conversation seems to be about scoring, and it's not to insult the scoring runs, but like I'm not at all interested in scoring. But I'm certainly not gonna like insert myself in a conversation there. I have to click that link in order to see what that emote is, 11. And the problem is, in order to do that, I have to Alt-Tab out of the game, and I'm in full screen, so it's annoying to Alt-Tab out of the game. You see what you do to me? Half as nicely made as the RTF. Did you even watch the RTF when it was going? Letty from left field. Nice, gotta love when that happens. Oh, game glitch! I'll tell you what I just mentioned earlier, but I was doing a little bit of koishing on my own time because I was going to go eat earlier, and it was taking longer than was planned. So I was playing some Lost Branch in the meantime, and I can safely say that Koishi's best card is Kokoro, so always go white mana when you're playing as Koishi because it's the best card, and it's the best. That Kokoro card for Koishi is like the best card in the entire game, I swear. It's such a good card, especially when upgraded. I mean, I'm exaggerating a lot, of course, but that card is so good. Kokoro the best? Well, I mean, okay. At base, she's 2 mana. Upgraded, she's 1 mana. Right? And it's hybrid mana, so you don't even actually need the white mana. Spend it. So if you only have, like, 1 white mana, you know, you have other, you know, cards to spend things on, you know, that's pretty solid. But also, you know, at the end of turn, if she's still held in hand, she dreams 1. That's not bad. Epiphany's not bad, but... I mean, by not bad, I mean Epiphany is nuts, of course, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, I just love the Kokoro so much. Like, you grab her, especially when upgraded, because if she's upgraded, she has enough starting unity that the turn you play her, you can cast Fugu immediately if you want to. But also, if you wait a single turn if she's upgraded, it won't destroy her. And you can cycle her for other things. And being able to pivot into Passion or Serenity at, you know, if you desire to. And considering that Passion's the cheapest, so it's the easiest to refill her Unity to get back to. And, like, I've many times, you know, I play mostly towards Fugu. It's also not an ultimate, so she stays around no matter what. You go into Fugu, and then you just pivot to Passion if you need to. But you just, like having 3 Kokoros, and you just pivot to Fugu, like, 3 times in 1 turn is so good. I mean, I always look in that chat, the only... What is it? The only channel I've ever, like, really looked in is the Schmoops channels. Which is, I assume, what you're referring to. I don't look in other channels, really. Is the Schmoops. Right goes left, right goes right. I baited her to the left, oh no. I lost a bare amount of damage. But yeah, I love the Kokoro card for her. So good. Yeah, I don't blame you. The only reason I joined the Touhou Replay Showcase channel is, like, I didn't want to for a long time. I did eventually as an attempt to be like, as an attempt to expand my interactions more. But that's, I'm only in there for the sake of, like, high-level Touhou things. I'm not in there for fandom Touhou discussion or anything. I'm in there to slowly expand my base as a high-level Touhou player, hopefully, rather than anything else. Like, I'm not a part of whatever, like, I think there is, like, a big Touhou project, like, Discord. Like, also, Kimentoko is a good attack. Hey, we're on 6-3. Oh, fans are all nerds. You got us. Otherwise, I don't use anything. Discord is the only form of social media I use to any extent. And really, the only thing I do is I have a Discord for me and my friends. I have the one I use for, of course, that's linked below for my stream. And then the TRS one. That's about it. I don't engage in any other Discord. Or at least watch up on. Like, there's a few I'm a part of for the sake of, like, updates for things or some shit, but I don't engage in any others. Unless I'm in a mood to hunt memes, I guess. But otherwise, for social media, I've never used Facebook. I stopped using Twitter. I don't use Reddit. I don't use any other forum posting. I don't use Instagram. I don't use TikTok. I don't use any of that. I realize the more I use, like, social media sources, the more I just get angry. Yeah, I heard about that Australia ban. That's a curious one. MySpace. What's the hashtag Don Moxley channel you're talking about? Is that what Discord is that one? Hey, we can jump to that. Wave 2 is always the well, not I wouldn't say always the harder wave. This tag has a fair bit of randomness to it. So which wave is scarier can depend. The second wave tends to be scarier because you have a single line of red bullets to dodge at the same time, but Alice, my beloved. Discard, yeah, that makes sense. These dolls do be white and Russian. In half an hour today, I made it further than I did in an hour and a half yesterday. Fog. Ooh, that was the rough dodge that killed me in practice earlier. But I actually hit it. Hodai. What game can you achieve a game over the fastest? Which game do enemies spawn in the fastest, I'd probably say. I think games where you can lower your starting lives could count, but just don't lower your starting lives. Because I think that shouldn't count. When I think about fast starts, I think about Touhou 13 and Touhou 15 and 16 for having kind of like immediately jumping into action on stage 1, but I don't know if that would affect how much that affects things. I just banned that parameter. No lowering your starting base lives. Also, I find it weird that you can do this part at this section, which is just straight to the right, or to the left, really, in all honesty. But you can't during the later section, because this section's aimed at you, but the section after Lily White, or I guess 2 sections after Lily White, is straight down, so you can't do them straight. I'm pretty sure the only score multiplier you get is in USD is for the end of stage bonus. So it's, you know, as long as if you're getting more for your life than you would get for an end of stage bonus, then it's, you know, then be more worthwhile like that. I don't know the USD scoring meta though. Lily White, cringe. That was a little bit of a suspect first wave, but it worked. I do really like the Lily White fight. There's a number of things I really like in this game. The first half of the Prism River fight is just generally not one of them. To be honest, it's just mostly her first spell. Her second non is kind of a love-hate relationship at this point. I should have ran into that bullet by accident. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I really like this stage. Especially this last half. Like, it's... because it's not too bad, it's generally pretty consistent. But it still requires, like, enough effort to keep it entertaining and fun. Whoa, calm down, I am... I'm too jittery right now. I think Gigafairy's not too bad. He's pretty consistent. He has a couple tight dodges, but all in all, it's fairly consistent. How bad those dodges are slightly varied, but you should still be able to do them 10 times out of 10. Probably closer to like 95 times out of 100. Gotta leave some wiggle room in for failure rate. Gotta always account for the human element in games. Lucky non 2, gotta love it. Gosh, I hate this spell so much. Heart rate really doesn't start to go up until after I do that psychic non. Now my heart rate is up a little bit. But I'm also smart enough to know it's not going to go up to a high amount until after Concerto Grosso. Never underestimate Stygian Riverside. It can too. I'm pretty accurate to say this might be the 4th hardest attack in the game. Uh-oh. Forced myself to the right a little bit, but I played around it well. Yeah, because theoretically, to like maximize score runs, you want to be, you know, you want to be better than an LNN player. Which is weird to say, but because it's a weird level of like optimization. Which is part of the reason why I just am not interested in scoring, because to me it seems like a step above doing LNNs. It's like until I'm at that point, I don't really want to do score. Like, the idea of doing scoring seems... But the level I'm at, I just kind of treat scoring as kind of a fun thing, which is why I kind of like mess around, do mild scoring things on stage 1. And by that I mean I just try to get as many borders as I can. But I keep saying I'm border maxing on stage 1. Just because it's kind of fun, and it's stage 1, right? No, after I get this LNN, I'm not going to start scoring this game. Oh, wow, that was a right dodge. I thought she was going to go left there. Okay, Freda. Yeah. Oh. I didn't prepare enough for that next wave. That's the second pace run I've lost to Freda before. Oh well. Woo! Going too fast. Too fast. Too speedy. I mean, P items do give increasingly more score in the USD, so of course gathering them's like going to be important. But I'm pretty sure the score you get from items in that game just far exceeds what you're going to be gaining from P. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that doesn't really interest me about scoring runs as much, is tactical dying and bombing. I don't like that element, personally speaking. Had more of a left curve than I was anticipating. Nice. Never do just a single tap during this attack. I've made that mistake before. You always want to go the distance until just beyond a single tap. Because otherwise, one of the late knives can and will too. Kind of weird, but the attack just does do that sometimes. I've noticed that wherever the line of bullets aims at you, she moves afterwards, but she actually moves like. I'm trying to talk here, Yomu. Don't do sussy things right now. She actually moves after the attack goes up, after the line goes through, so you can bait the attack to the left, and then still move her to the right, if you're quick enough. I didn't think that was the case for a while, but after doing it enough, I figured out that is something that you can do. Guaranteed no matter what to hit border here. So I don't need to force one. The attack is such a weird attack to play against. No, that bullet was disguised. No, yeah, definitely still LNN based. Remember, you don't lose any lives. No, we'll just pretend, 11, that I never picked up any bombs, and then I'm definitely still on pace, right? I've gotten much better about capping spam and runs as of late. Of course, only one of those caps has been on potential PB pace, and none of them have been on LNN pace, so that's, you know, certainly a line there that still needs to be crossed, but I've got a lot better about capping it on runs, which is also a very good sign going forward. I mean, it also just goes to show that it's why I don't do 50 sets. Because, like, at this point, it's like, although there's stuff for me to learn, is Momiji that brutal? Oh yeah, Momiji is one of the harder parts of that game. Right? That stage 4 as a whole is probably the hardest stage of that run, and Momiji is a big factor in that. There's a reason why when I did my 1cc of that, I just bombed Momiji most of the time. As much as I hate bombing. Getting out in the face. What I was saying is why I don't, like, really practice a ton. Because at this point, so much of what I need to practice is just, like, in the moment. Which is hard to replicate in the track nowadays. But also a lot of what I need to practice is, like... Or one thing that also helps something like spam, which gives me probably a better odds of it during a run than in practice, is I'm a lot more focused on a run when I'm in the middle of a run than when I'm in practice, right? So... I will also say the most interesting score runs I've ever seen are still pods and PUFPs. Not the easiest cutback I've ever seen, but it worked. Knife none, woo! Going into the knife on the return. Return? That's a Pokemon move. I'll always gush over how much I like this attack. Repository cranes. Yourself just to the left of the E to make sure Yiko goes to the left here. So much of the attacks just playing around the rice bullets. The butterfly bullets are aimed, so it's fairly predictable to learn them. It's just the rice bullets are purine. That one came out of left field. Failed reflowering? Here's the problem with reflowering. It's probably your hardest attack to do. Ooh, that was a really low dodging wave. I always get comfortable when that happens. Don't run into the bubble. That is not the way I usually dodge it, but it worked. I'll take 3. Oh no, a 3 miss. Technically a 2 miss and a border break, but I'll count it as a 3 miss. All dog's sake.
Thank you for the GP.
Take another one. That's another spam cap, too. Ugh. Like the lies, it's still 1 miss. You raise a good point. Just keep running, just keep running. One of these days I'll get it. One of these weeks, one of these months. I don't know. I think that 3 miss also goes in the category of if you count my my 2-2 misses and my most recent 3 miss, I'm pretty sure that's still a completely unique set of misses. Yeah, 3 miss, because there is a border break, so. Nice! Do what they do. Run it back. It's only been an hour. I still got more in me. Oh, that was a sad Sumezome moment though, because like if I die to a rice bullet, you know, like entrapment, then it's like, you know, it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. But I just didn't see those butterfly bullets coming out of the left field until too late. I moved too far ahead is what I did. And the rice bullets barred me from going even further, so I had to, like, cut back. And then I ended up straight into the butterfly. Worst P collection you've ever seen. Me when I look at my friend's jars of piss. Ooh, that was a little bit of lag there as I clicked forward. Now, what am I doing? I was shooting with focus. That's not border maxing. Ooh, you know what I should do tomorrow? I'm not going to be streaming normally. What I should do is I should stream myself driving for 3.5 hours tomorrow. And that can be the karaoke stream that Eleven's been waiting for. Well, some music in the car, I could do karaoke and stream. Oh, what a genius idea. Maybe I'll spend some of my time this weekend doing my Christmas shopping that I need to be doing. I was thinking earlier this week, I was like, oh shit, you know, I guess that is less than a month away from now. I should probably start doing my Christmas shopping, and I was lazy this past few days. So maybe this weekend I'll get around to it. I should probably do it sooner than later. Give me my border. Come on, let's get the Kimentoko and have a good one. Because the last few Kimentokos have, or I'm like 1 for 3 on the day, I think, so. Red goes left, blue goes right. Ooh, I tapped down poorly. That guy came at a much more horizontal angle than I was expecting. Oh well, sucks to suck. Hey, thanks for the raid, Bama. Appreciate it. We are doing our usual thing of, grinding, 07. How was the imperishable mating going? I saw you were doing some lunatic earlier. How's that been going? Bulk reporter? Best stage 3 opening, yeah. IN was one of my earlier games of practice, which also means it's... IN has actually been the game that's been that I played the furthest to go. But I remember spending a while on that stage and also Kaine. Because I forget which attacks they are, but she has like one spell, like her first or second spell, and then her last two. That I remember I spent a while like trying to route out and dying to a billion times. My bloody white. With the snipes, like usual. PCB hitboxes are sure generous at times. Computer being broke? Nice, gotta love that. Regardless, it's good to see you streaming again. Reimu Box is Zun's gift to man. 23 weeks? Damn, you took a break for 23 weeks? That's crazy. Well, ignore the part where I definitely saw that you were streaming less than 23 weeks ago. Okay, back to the please don't die to Chen. Which is my favorite part of this game. Honestly, Chen has really become what I thought Alice was going to be in this game. That might be because I practiced Alice, like, so much. Like, I think I've had probably more practice time in Alice than I do every other boss. Yeah, her final is the biggest problem. However, if yesterday's anything to know, anything can kill you on Chen, especially when you're playing bad like it was yesterday, but that mid-spell should not be underestimated. It's not too bad, but sometimes it does some weird wave crossing. And Kimotoko is a real bastard. But all in all, she shouldn't be too bad, but I feel like I just have a much better time against Alice than I do Chen. Which I was expecting to be the opposite when I started playing this. But I also didn't expect the Prism Reverse to be probably the, barely the most difficult part of the run. And lo and behold, that's probably my biggest late-game choke point. Come on, Diamond. But Mistia's fairly rough. I'm pretty sure she's up! Up. I should have just gone around the left. I wanted to go in between the bullets. I'm pretty sure she's up there for one of the harder stage 2 bosses. Only behind the likes of, I think, like, Kogasa and... what's her face? Ringo? That was a disappointing death, to say the least. Oh well, I got my 4 miss for the day, so I have my run for the day if I don't get anything else. Triple bombing, always, always a strat. Listen, I know multi-bombing strats because of the existence of Doremi and her first non. By the fact that literally double bombing that non doesn't even kill it. You have to triple bomb it if you want to kill it, and that non is one of the hardest parts of the game, so that's a level 1. I forget exactly what's what, but I'm pretty sure in the, in like the no Mistia, I'm pretty sure Mistia is one of the harder stage 2 bosses. Although someone could come in here and correct me, because I'm not. I'm only 1cc knowledgeable on most games. This is the only game so far that I put no miss effort into. Well, that's fair. Most attacks aren't healthy enough that you need multiple bombs for. It's just I commented on that Doremi non 1 as being a rare exception to that rule. I guess final spells are kind of an exception too, like Horai Barrage. If I have bombs going to Horai Barrage, I remember I'd always use them, because, you should use them. Horai Barrage is always a weird final to me, because it's probably, like, the most route-heavy final. And back when I played Imperishable Knight, I was definitely not nearly as good as I am now. I'm sure if I did Horai Barrage, it would be tricky, but I could probably learn it, but I struggle with it greatly. And because it's so route-heavy, and I wasn't good at it, the route, it took me so long to... Like, Imperishable Knight's one of those few games where I got to the final spell in a 1cc pace many times. By many, I mean like 5 or 6 times. But, like, lost. Because Horai Barrage is annoying. Like, that game... UFO... and... what is it called? Hidden Star are kind of the 3 games in that category where... one of the biggest walls in the game was learning the finals, or at least not losing 20 lives to the finals. Well, the good thing about the routing for Kaguya's final is once you learn it, it's not too bad, but ultimately in the grand scheme, it's probably a fairly easier route. And honestly, it might be one of the easiest finals across the games, but if you struggle at routing, like I did, it sucks. It's miserable. I always tell the story, but I spent an hour and a half and 190 attempts on Horai Barrage in a row trying to cap it. Like, just in practice. And I did cap it once. I didn't cap it during a run, because God forbid I do that, but... And so much of that was just brute forcing my way through learning. Because I remember it was a good about hour into the grind, where it finally hit me. I was like, I see it! I see the pattern I have to do. Because I've always used, like, Yatsudume's runs and stuff as, like, reference points for learning things. Like, I'll look up at, like, LNNs and kind of like look at their movement. You kind of wing everything. Yeah, I did that a lot. In fact, I kind of still do it. But there's only so much like routing and stuff you can learn just watching videos of people who are good at these games. Like, I really didn't understand Horai Barrage's pattern until I did it like probably about 130, 140 times. There's so many little details I've learned just brute forcing my way through attacks. Hey, I didn't die to that this time. Let's go. Okay, Kimen. Oh, well. Actually, I have to attack before Kimen Toko. Don't get ahead of myself. Well, a big thing that also really I really struggled with for like learning routes and patterns and stuff, and just kind of like what to do on attacks is I still do to an extent, but not nearly as much. I used to be a deer in headlights moment a lot. Demon Toko, don't do this to me. Okay, nice. Open area. I like that. Keep it this way. Keep it this way. She's staying that wall. She's moving. I don't like that. She's dead. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the more. Well, that's not good wording. What I was supposed to say. That's one of the parts that just requires enough discipline that I've learned to get through. Is like the amount of times in Touhou I get it to something and I just I'm like, what do I do? And just having the discipline and the patience to, as I say, fail 1,000 times, so you can learn how to not do it. Go up, you want to get as much damage in during this part as possible, just so you only have to go through 6 waves. Because I don't have the 7th wave learned, so you want to kill her before you go to the 7th wave. Someone has to have looked into the coding of this attack. I want to see what causes this attack to behave the way it does. At some point I gotta ask the TRS Discord about that. Someone has to know. Ooh, that blue ball was something I did not account for. Yes. You were kind to me earlier, do it again. That was a little tight, but I'll take it. This attack looks tricky, but it's a lot of routing. It still is tricky, but it's not too bad. A little high up for my taste. I always have a soft spot for this non, because back many years ago when I went to get my 1cc for this game, like, I spent a while routing what I do on this attack. I know that may sound silly, but, like, I did, and I was very proud of, that was one of the, the first attacks that I really put effort into routing, and I was, on my own. It's always have a soft spot for it. Nice, give me an easy dodge at the end there. Okay, hard. Atlas, please be kind to me. Don't bully me here. line. Nice. Solid outs. Yeah, muscle memory and instincts is what I say. Because oftentimes, like, especially when you're on, like, early game, when I've done it so many times, I wouldn't call it muscle memory instincts, but when I'm on Yomu, on LNN pace, or like 1 miss pace at this point, like, instincts and muscle memory is really all I can rely on. One reason I don't practice late game as much anymore, and I just kind of do a bunch of runs. So I can practice Hell God Sword and Sume Zome a bunch, but, like, when I'm doing them on good paced runs, it's a different feeling. Like, if I'm practicing Hell God Sword in this game, I can sit there, I can practice a bunch, I can reset my mind to deal with it properly. There's a lot of things I can do with it in practice. I can, like, try to look for, like, a strat, like, ooh, maybe I try playing more center, maybe I try playing more to the right here. And when I'm in the middle of a run, it's like everything's out the window. Now, the good news is, the more and more good runs I have, the less and less of the game feels like that. Like, I used to be at a part where Alice felt like that, but she doesn't do that to me anymore. Like, the nerves and anticipation really only start to hit by State 5 nowadays. Okay, Lily White can be a bastard. That was not her being a bastard, that was me being dumb. What am I doing? Where am I going? Pick up the power! How did I get that power? Everything's in shambles. How did I not die a second time there? Oh well, as much as I hate not being at pace at this point in the run, I'll still keep going. If I die, like, a couple times to the Prison Rivers, I'll reset, but... gotta learn to play things out more. Even if I play something I'm not getting LNN, of course, but... Hell, I died to Frat Dolls once, played it out, and got a 3 miss. So, sometimes you just gotta play things out. As frustrating as it may be. Move from hard to wounded. Yeah, yeah. And I can't speak too much to that experience because that was a while ago. Why'd you go right? I'm just mad. Okay, we're back to normal. Nothing wrong there. We didn't do anything for them. It's been like 4 years since I last played hard. Which is not me trying to sit here and toot my own horn, but I don't remember. I remember the jump from normal to hard and from hard to lunatic being difficult, but yeah, that was a really low wave she did, but it was still very lucky nonetheless. I remember the jumps being difficult. I just don't remember too much about them because they were such a while ago. I don't think that's a grammatically correct sentence, but I think you guys can forgive me. I'm fighting the prison rivers. And words aren't my strong suit already, so. Like, one of the saddest parts of that Lily White death is, like, Lily White can actually be a problem at times and give you really bad, like, lines or something. But that wasn't even her being bad. That was just me running into, like, the second bullet. Sometimes you get ahead of yourself too much, you know? Okay, last time I did cap this, although I played it a little awkwardly. I guess I didn't really play awkwardly. I improvised to the situation, and I played around it well. Nice. Ooh, perfect Prism Rivers in the same day? That's possible? Technically still PBable? Oh yeah, we're border maxing. You know, that dodge there is always a little awkward, and I don't really have to truly route it. I just kind of play it to the moment. And it usually works, although I have gotten punished for it once. So maybe at some point I should sit down on it, but... who needs to do that when you can just run ball sorts at everything? Okay, humor. Nothing to see here, kitties. Nope, nothing to see there. Nothing awkward at all. Oh, thank goodness I wasn't on pace for that. Oh, that was awful. I really deserve to have died there. I capped Fred at this time. So technically I'm tied at the same pace I was on the run I just had earlier. Calm down. Okay, so we're in one miss. I missed the Lily. Tragically. That Yomu mid-non didn't happen, by the way. I can't actually hurt you. That was a mistake what just happened. No, Lily didn't beat our ass. I beat my own ass on Lily. To be fair, her second wave was gross, but... Little tight there at the end. Solid Hellgun sword, gotta say. Alfonso capture Hellgod sword when on pace runs. Try to capture it on pace run and pop it. I mean, to be fair, I've actually twice gotten to Hellgod sword on perfect pace, and I'm 50-50 on it in that moment, so I can't speak too much to it. Give me those points. Come on. Hey, perfect Yomu. Perfect Yomu and perfect Prism River? I think that's the only time I've actually done that in a run. It's usually one or the other. And by usually, I mean always. Okay, Spam, you were kind to me earlier. Do it again! Nope. Ugh, nope. Yeah, I wanted that one missed too with only Lily. That would have been funny, but can never count on anything until you're at least past spam. Spam is such a roll of the dice. It's such a see how kind spam is and how well you play on it at a given time. I mean, oh no, I'm just on 2 miss pace. Wah. Wah, my life sucks. I'm on 2 miss. You go. Wah. Listen, at least spam isn't the Satori lottery from what is that game called? Not Shoot the Bullet. What's the one after Shoot the Bullet? Double spoiler. I always forget the name of that one. At least it's not the Satori lottery in that game. I know. Beautiful mortality. It's a lot easier to push the hitboxes with the bubbles than the knives, so that's the one you always want to go into the bubble a little bit on this part. Obligatory I love this spell comment. Those grave numbers. The position yourself on the left side of the E so that she always goes left, and then just hope that you can clutch it out. And that the rice bullets aren't too cringe, and that you don't get backstabbed by a butterfly bullet. Not that that would ever happen. I don't like that. I didn't cut back because she gave me space that time, so I was actually able to go forward and not get backstabbed. Never underestimate this attack, it's trickier than it looks. Or at least there's more moving pieces. Another 2 miss. Another 2 miss. First full spell run? Actually, yeah. That is my first full spell run. By the way, one item off of having max lives. Look at that. 799 out of 800. Hey, high score for me as well, actually. Hit my score PB. One of these days, Witch King. That would have been one if I didn't throw against Lily, you're right. But should, woulda, couldn't, didn't. If I don't miss to Lily, then I miss to Recon, you know? That's how it works. Yeah, but the thing there, family team, is it's not like I died to Lily being bad. I'll still gotta make sure I correct this part. I didn't die to Lily being bad, I died to me being dumb and running into literally the second bullet. I was looking too far ahead, and I tripped up. High score, hey, almost at 90. 28 spell card bonus. Nice. It's been an hour and 46. I could call it here, but I'm in a good mood, so let's, if I die in Chen, I'm gonna stop. If I die in Alice, I'm gonna stop, but I'm in a pretty good mood right now. You know, 3 miss and a 2 miss. Pretty happy about that. Not gonna lie. I missed the P. Runs over, guys. I missed the P. Well, actually, I actually am forced to do another run now that I think about it, because I did a 3 miss, and then I just got a 2 miss. So theoretically, that means this run has to be a 1 miss, right? Like, it has to be. That's just how it works, right? That's definitely how it works. Border maxing. Actually, I said that was the first time I ever did a perfect Prism River and Yomu, but that was a perfect Prism River, Yomu, and Yuyiko. Hot damn! Hot diggity damn! Oh no, it's over, guys. I just changed my seating position, and now it wasn't comfortable, so now I'm trying to figure out how I want to sit right now. Ooh, nice try there. Again. Red goes left, blue goes right. Diamond, diamond. I panicked. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be it. I had a stroke. Oh, good day. Actually, what am I saying? Good day. Very good day.